So your boy Lou DiBELLA exposed Deontay Wilder and the whole PBC and how the game is ran and how the game is being played. So Deontay Wilder never wanted that fight with Anthony Joshua. According to my boy Lou DiBELLA, listen, he was Deontay Wilder's promoter. And as a promoter, what are you supposed to do? Go out there and go get me some fights. In fact, bring me the biggest purse you can find out there. So what do Lou DiBELLA do? He go to a few different networks, find a deal with the Zone for $120 million for Anthony Joshua versus your boy Sloppy Wilder. Al Heyman didn't like that. Shelly Finkel didn't like that. So they fired your boy Lou DiBELLA for doing his job, getting his client the biggest bag that there is to get for that fight versus the man and Anthony Joshua. But your boy Sloppy Wilder never wanted that fight. He never wanted that fight. So when he told Lou DiBELLA, listen, man, go out there and go get me a deal, what's shaking, what's good, he didn't actually mean it, right? He didn't say, come on, I'm just talking, man. You want me to fight Anthony Joshua, the man of steel, the man that got the uppercut straight right down the pipe? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Al Heyman fired that cocksucker. That's what went down. And Lou DiBELLA like, yo, listen, man, I'm tired of holding, keeping my mouth closed. I'm going to start exposing. I'm going to start exposing. So that whole, that whole movie that was shown, that whole setup that, so Shelly Finkel and Sloppy Wilder went to the Zone offices and pretended like they wanted that deal for Anthony Joshua. They left the meeting talking about they wanted to know what Anthony Joshua was getting. That was their excuse, and that was their escape out of that fight, people. Deontay Wilder, PBC, Al Heyman never wanted that fight, man. Facts are facts, man. We just couldn't figure it out. We just couldn't, put two and two together. You understand me? Why did Lou DiBELLA get fired? For doing his job? For talking to other networks? It's because Al Heyman don't want to work with nobody. When it comes down to big fights, when it comes down to hundreds of millions of dollars, he likes to keep it in-house, man. And Lou DiBELLA said, listen, man, Tevin Farmer and anybody else that's signed to him, it's difficult for him in that market. Because, Dermachenko just beat your boy Triple G. In my opinion, and the whole boxing world know Triple G lost that fight. He said, listen, I haven't got an offer since. And that was basically one of the biggest fights of 2019. You understand me? A guy who put hands and feet on Triple G. You feel what I'm talking about? The Mexican killer. You see what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's like this. Lou DiBELLA is his own company. But the three kings are the Zone, right? PBC, Fox, and things of this nature. So it's difficult for him and his fighters to get the fights that he need them to get because the other networks, the other promoters don't have to offer it to him. And when they don't offer him fights, his fighters get angry and say, yo, what's good? So they go sign with somebody else, man. So it's a whole game and they squeezing guys out of the boxing industry, man. It's not about getting the good fights. It's not about the best fighting the best. It's about getting the bag, right? Living off of a O, right? Fighting trash fighters and having the world and the YouTube community talking about fantasy matchups, man. That's what it's all about, man. Lou DiBELLA already exposed it, man. But at the end of the day, Deontay Sloppy and your fans are just straight up and down retarded, or y'all all in it together. Y'all understand that y'all don't want that work. Y'all don't want that smoke. Deontay Wilder's not that good. You don't have that much faith in him. And once he lose, when he lose, it's going to be a bad loss, right? He's either going to get knocked out or he's going to lose a 12-round decision and he's going to look pathetic in that whole 12 rounds because he can't box. All he can do is punch. So y'all don't have faith in him. That's what I call it when you don't want him to cross the street and around the corner. And the same thing with the way Bully Spence. They're going to try to freeze my boy Terrence Crawford out. Sean Porter already talking about, you better come over to the party. The party is over here. Well, the party is over there. Sean Porter, give you props, give you love. But you already fought everybody. You fought all the tough guys, B level, C level. You fought them all, right? That actually matter. And then you fought the top guys. You know what I mean? Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, and your boy the Way Bully. So now you're chasing rematches. Don't forget about my boy Kell Brook. You don't want that type of smoke. You see what I'm saying? Kell Brook back. He be back next week. We're going to be talking about that. But at the end of the day, people, It's all smoke and mirrors, man. And I just want you true fans, right, to just look at the landscape, right? And you don't have to get on one side or another, but just open your eyes to what's actually going on. And then you'll be able to assess whether your guy's a ducker. Then you'll be able to assess if Deontay Wilder really want that smoke, if he really believe in one face, one name, if he really believes this. Anthony Joshua's out there banging the pavement. I want that work, I want that smoke. Saudi Arabia offering us 120 million each, 150 million each. We're shaking what's good. If you beat Tyson Fury, listen, man, you know what I mean? Forget the third fight. It's about the bag, right? Huh? It's about the bag, well. Ain't undisputed, right? So let's go get the money and undisputed. What's shaking? Like, that's a guy who want that work. That's a guy who want that smoke. You feel what I'm saying? Now, my boy Sporting Icons, maybe about a year ago, you dig? He talked about how the UK, well, Eddie Hearn is forgetting all about the UK fighters. And he's putting more attention into the American fighters and also bringing the UK fighters to America. That's where the bag is at. Now, I don't want to quote him because he's a good channel. I rock with him. I don't want to quote him anymore. I only mention him because he the one that brung it up, right? So I want to give props to the person who actually, you know, gave me the understanding of why or how, or right, or like even making me aware that, hey, we forgetting about the UK fighters. We're forgetting about the UK fans. We're forgetting about the people who built these guys like Dillian, your boy Anthony, and the rest of them. Right? So that's where I'm going to go with that. But what I want to say is this. DiBELLA hit the nail on the head. Listen, man. The biggest fight of the century since Lennox Lewis. You understand me? Which did his thing in the States. You got to be able to bring that fight, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, to the UK. You got to be able to find that fight to be in the UK, whether it's the second or the first one, to the UK, man. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got to give back to the people, you understand me, who actually, you know, put your boy Anthony Joshua to the status that he's at. So maybe Eddie Hearn is forgetting about the UK fighters, forgetting about the UK fans, saying, hey, listen, man, the bag is over here, nothing I can do. I understand business, though. I understand business. You know, I was in a mix of opening up a facility for young runaways. Basically, it's considered a shelter where I'm from, right? And it's a lot that goes with the shelter. Things that I was trying to figure out how I can do, different programs. A close family member of mine said to me, well, you know, you definitely can do this, but you also have to understand this is how you get the money. This is how you'll be able to capitalize off of the children that you're trying to help. And I said, nah, all I want to do is help the children. I mean, there's going to be a profit for me, but I'm not trying to take advantage. And then that person made me understand that, bro, you want to help the people. That's a good thing. But I want you to understand when you get into that world, you understand me, of business of any kind, I don't care how small, how big, it's about the dollar. It's about the return, right? And if you don't got the dollar or the return, you can't keep that business afloat. And the people that you're trying to help will spit in your face and turn their back on you, because at the end of the day, they're there for a service that you're providing. I tempted to say, I understand business, right? I understand business. And one more thing before I get off with this thing, you know, people out there, I don't want to say his name, but that cocksucker over there talking about owning property, right? Talking about he's a fake millionaire, right? But go back to the owning property. Only thing I heard, you know, was him telling you to get a loan for a property. Nah, man. You better bet on yourself. And I'm going to do a video talking about how you do never go get a loan for a goddamn house or any business that you're trying to you know, get or create a business. You never go get a loan. Are you kidding me? You think you're going to take your little, you're going to go in there and get the people? I'm going to break it down to you round by round how you can get money up to own a home, right? And we'll talk about subject tools and how you can own a house without even, we're going to get into it. You understand me? But at the end of the day, facts are the facts, people. Your boy Deontay Wilder didn't want that work. He don't want that smoke. He did not bet on himself. And he did not get the bag by firing DiBELLA. He did not do anything, you know, substantial that we can touch and feel and say, oh, good God, yeah, he bet on himself because he turned down and he got this and that equals to that. No, it's none of that. It's the same old thing. It's all about Al HAYMON, right? Al HAYMON and Chandler Finkel and Fox and Showtime, whoever else, PBC. It's for the business. That was my point about me talking about my business that I wanted to create and the business that Fox and PBC, I wanted to correlate it that way. It skipped my mind. But that's the business model. They're not looking out for Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is the product. And we got to use the product, right, to get what we need. Right? Because if the money is not returning back to what we put in, then our business will sink. So when Deontay Wilder says he's being loyal, he's just being stupid. You see what I'm talking about? And when Deontay Wilder says that he wants to go out, well, look, first of all, right? When Lou DiBELLA went to these networks and was trying to get these deals, right, for the boy, Deontay Wilder was privy now to what Lou DiBELLA was doing. Because Lou DiBELLA obviously was reporting back saying, look, they offering this, they offering that, and then the zone is offering the top dollar, 120 million. We're shaking what's good. You understand what I'm talking about? Third fight, you got to fight Deontay. You got to fight Anthony Joshua. You dig what I'm talking about? That's like 40, 40, 60. Good God, that's generational wealth, right? My point is, his eyes was open up to what can actually, his eyes was open up to the possibilities of greatness and possibilities of the money that other networks were offering him. And your boy Al Haymon and Shelly Finkel was angry at your boy, you dig, Lou DiBELLA, because he exposed it. He let the hat out the bag. Don't let Deontay Sloppy see what these other people are willing to pay. Now we got to shove up some more money for his fight with Brazil. Now we got to pay him a little extra. Now he just rose this and raised his stock. What are you doing? Get up out of here. You killing me here, man. You killing me here, Lou DiBELLA. You see what I'm saying? People, you rocking with your boy. We couldn't, pinpoint everything, but now it's all there. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I talk about this thing and I'm passionate about this thing, boxing. But at the end of the day, we got Tevin Farmer against your boy, Jojo Diaz. There's going to be a great fight. I'm 40 minutes away from 20 minutes away from Miami with no traffic. You dig? But your boy, I may go down there tomorrow. I got to go check the internet and see what the weigh-in is like. But on fight night, bro, I got to be home, man. I got to be home, man. It's worth nothing to me if I can't watch it at home and drop videos. I can sit at the fight, watch the videos, and then go home, and then be like, oh, late. Nah, it doesn't work. I'm about the bag. It doesn't work for me. But at the end of the day, I may try to go into the weigh-in tomorrow. I'm going to go down there. You know what I mean? Point blank period. Your boy gonna be down there. I'm gonna see what I can do, see who I can see, and I definitely will put some video and audio to that thing, show you how your boy rock and move. At the end of the day, I hope you got some knowledge out of this thing, man. Hope you got some knowledge, man. I just don't be talking because I got a list. I'm talking facts, B. You hear me? Don't ever go buy no house with no goddamn loan from no goddamn bank that's going to give you high interest, right? And that's going to, be on your back for 30 and 40 years talking about there's a loan over here that's going to give you the privilege because you're a minority. And no, I'm going to break it down to you, man. We're going to talk about the subject too. We're going to talk about how you gather and get money from friends and families to own the property, and you ain't got to have the whole money, bro. I'm going to give it to you, and I'm going to give it to you for free. You ain't got to pay me on Patreon. You feel what I'm saying?